It's been some time since our last journey to Japan. As we consider our upcoming travel plans for the autumn and winter seasons, it's crucial to be aware of the changes that have taken place since our previous visit, and should start to gather necessary information to ensure a well-prepared and enjoyable trip. For some, it's been a while since we used the Visit Japan web. Let's take a quick look on the updates. Notably, the quarantine procedure, Fast Track, icon has been removed, due to changes in entry requirements since end April. The platform now boasts several new features, including the tax-free purchase function, passport OCR input, visa linkage, and third-party proxy input, which significantly enhance the app's usability for its users. How's it like at the airport and mask usage? With the removal of the quarantine procedure, there's no longer a need for a valid vaccination certificate or a pre-departure test. Additionally, upon arrival at the airport, quarantine checkpoint has been omitted, facilitating a quicker immigration process. The decision to wear a mask continues to be individuals' discretion. However, it's still important to note that the government still advises mask usage in settings like medical facilities and crowded public transportation. The resurgence of foreign tourists in Japan is colliding with a persistent labor scarcity in the hotel and transportation sectors, leading to a range of challenges within the overwhelmed tourism industry. Especially now, as China had lifted its 3.5-year-old ban on group travel to Japan. On July 19, the Japan National Tourism Organization reported the return of foreign tourists, surpassing 2 million in June for the first time since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. Hotels, like Tokyo's Mamaro Suites, tailored to foreign visitors, are witnessing increased demand. Due to the pandemic, the occupancy rate plummeted, prompting drastic price reductions to around 15,000 yen, $108. Now, with occupancy at around 70%, prices have rebounded to approximately 32,000 yen. Some hotels are raising prices to manage occupancy rates due to labor shortages. Tikoku Databank's survey of 27,663 companies found that 75.5% of hotel and inn businesses experienced a shortage of regular employees, with 78% facing a scarcity of irregular workers. Transportation companies are grappling with similar personnel issues. Long lines for buses and trains have become a common sight at popular tourist destinations. Kyoto's JR West-operated Sagano line, used by both tourists and locals, has led to congestion complaints, prompting the addition of extra train runs. In response to overcrowded buses in Kyoto, the Municipal Transportation Bureau has decided to discontinue its one-day pass, favored by foreign travelers. Hakone, another tourist hotspot, is experiencing crowded buses and taxis due to a driver shortage. Taxi operator Hakone Mobility Service Company reduced its vehicle fleet from 100 to 66 during the pandemic, facing recruitment struggles. With labor shortages posing challenges, the tourism industry is actively managing increasing demand and aiming to ensure both comfort and satisfaction for tourists and local. Hope this will ease your worries when traveling to Japan. I think the Japan Rail Pass is the biggest setback for us travelers. Starting from October 1, 2023, there will be an increase in prices for Japan Rail Pass and all other regional passes such as JR East, JR West, JR Hokkaido, JR Central, JR Shikoku, and JR Kyushu. The Japan Rail Pass price adjustments range from 65% to 77% for various pass categories. To provide added value, Japan Rail Pass will now include a special Nozomi Nizuo ticket exclusively for pass holders. But there's a catch: you need to pay extra to use these trains. Despite the price increase, JR plans to provide special discounts for attractions in major cities across Japan. Notably, from October 1, Japan Rail Pass can only be purchased from the official dedicated website or other overseas agents authorized by JR, as local Japan sales offices will no longer sell it. Travelers who planning to travel during autumn or winter time, please take note that the JR Pass purchased from the overseas agents authorized by JR has a validity of 3 months from the date the order was issued. On a safer side, if you bought on the September 29, 2023, you can exchange the exchange order by December 29, 2023. Hope this update can help you plan better and save some money for your upcoming trip to Japan. You can access all the links from the below descriptions and the channel's blog for all the price table. When navigating Tokyo, an IC transport card proves remarkably convenient. The prominent IC transport cards in Tokyo are Suica and Pasmo. These reloadable cards offer more than just accessibility on trains and buses, they extend to payments at participating establishments like stores, restaurants, and even stretches to many vending machines. Regrettably, due to the ongoing global semiconductor shortage, sales of both Pasmo and Suica cards have been indefinitely suspended. JR East, which manages Suica and Pasmo Company, have jointly announced the temporary suspension of card sales from August 2nd. This suspension had previously impacted non-personalized Suica and Pasmo cards starting in June. Now, even the purchase of personalized cards, which mandates the provision of personal particulars, such as name and phone number during purchase, has been brought to a halt. Nonetheless, not all news is grim. Specific IC cards remain available for purchase, and they are the two distinctive IC cards, tailored for foreign tourists, the Pasmo Passport and Welcome Suica, but in limited quantity due to the uncertainty of future production. Additionally, there's the option to obtain mobile versions of Suica and Pasmo on your smartphone. For iPhone users, Apple has simplified the process with its Apple Wallet app. But for Android users, there is one caveat: to add funds in Japan, your phone must support Oseifu Kitai. If your Android phone was not purchased in Japan, it is unlikely you will be able to use it. For travelers who travel to other regions of Japan, you still can purchase their own regional IC card, like the Ikoka IC card from JR West, or Kataka IC card from JR Hokkaido. Both function the same way as the Suica and Pasmo card. How can we simplify our upcoming trip and save money in light of these changes? For travelers planning to explore more of Japan between September and December, especially before the Japan Rail Pass price hike takes effect, consider starting by looking at the 14 to 21-day Japan Rail Pass options. Structure your itinerary based on the number of days you'll be traveling. Craft your journey along the popular Golden Route, encompassing Tokyo, Hakone, Kyoto, Nara, and Osaka. Extend your travels to include Hiroshima and finally Hokkaido. By visiting all these regions, you'll already get back more than what you had paid for the pass. Although there is the 7-day pass, but I feel it will be too rushed to cover the above-mentioned regions. When it comes to flights, and if your itinerary include both Tokyo and Osaka, explore arriving in Kansai Airport instead of Narita Airport, as it often offers more affordable options. If you're arriving at Narita Airport, keep in mind the emergence of Japan's recently launched budget airline, Zip Air. This option often offers competitively priced tickets, like their Zip Full Flat seat, which is similar to business class seat. However, it's important to note that Zip Air currently operates flights to a limited number of destinations, including Bangkok, Honolulu, Los Angeles, Manila, San Francisco, San Jose, Seoul, Singapore, and Tokyo. Android users aiming to obtain an IC card should consider arriving at Kansai Airport to secure your Ikoka card while they're still available for purchase. Or get the Welcome Suica or Pasmo Passport when you arrive at Narita Airport. For iPhone users, digital Suica or Pasmo will be the easier option. Navigating accommodation can be a bit challenging due to the labor shortage causing price increases. While preferences and budgets vary, for those traveling with family members and seeking facilities for light cooking and laundry, Airbnb can prove to be a more economical choice when compared to hotels, considering the amenities it offers. To simplify your experience, consolidate all your information into a digital PDF that you can access and review on the go. Consider this PDF to refer to flight numbers and times, plan your travel time and route to the airport. List your accommodations in different regions, and even view your lodging location map for the direction. Pre-plan the Shinkansen or trains you intend to take in each region, to avoid missing departure times, seat numbers, and the type of ticket that you need to reserve from the ticket machine. Prior to your flight, create a checklist for each family member's packing list to ensure you don't overlook any essential items. For a comprehensive Japan digital travel information and packing list in PDF format, feel free to visit the channel's blog. After getting the PDF, you can access it from your laptop, tablet, or even print it out, or use your mobile device on the go for convenient referencing. Click here for more videos regarding essential information about your trip to Japan. Thank you for staying to the end.